Well, you should be. Hi, guys, and welcome to episode 78 of the CosCast. This is the season premiere of season 5. So, welcome, everyone. I can't believe we've been doing this for over 2 years now.
Amazing.
Yes. So, as always, I am your main host, Pixiedust Cosplay, and with me I have my fellow co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay.
And Anyasia Cosplay.
Yeah, she's hiding in her office, so she's not prepared, apparently. And also today we have our lovely guests, Ebean Cosplay and Just Cosplay and Props.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm so happy you could join us.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
You're very welcome. All right, so today's subject is kind of cosplay couples because you guys cosplay as a couple. But we're also going to talk a little bit more about your cosplay in general and things like that. But before we do, we're going to go into a segment that's called Cosplay Progress, where we talk about any cosplay projects that we've been working on during the last week. So have anyone been doing anything cosplay related?
I've done this. It's a idea map.
For what?
For Dragon Age or Witcher cosplays.
Intriguing.
Yeah, and I've also done some pinning at Pinterest.
Pinning is very necessary preparation for any cosplay, in my opinion.
Yeah. Now I have decided on one cosplay that I'm going to do this year. That I know that I'm going to do. I have a lot of plans, but I have to finish Melisandre from Game of Thrones for Torucon.
Yeah.
So that's the only plan that I have that I'm 100% sure of.
Well, that's good. One
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Several to go. How about you guys? Have you been doing anything cosplay related?
In the last couple of weeks, it hasn't been that much cosplay planning, but I have started to make patterns for my new Sombra cosplay that I will be showing on the Gathering 2017. So that's really, really exciting. It's been ages since we did anything cosplay related now. So,
But it's nice to take a break.
So many ages.
so many ages. Now it's great to finally can start again and plan and draw and make cosplay and patterns and everything.
And I've been doing a bit of research myself, so nothing really cosplay related. I've been playing The Witcher 2 for the first time, and also The Witcher 3. And I've been picking up some inspiration for my next cosplay as well, which will be Yorwith.
So it's not Genji? What?
No, it's not Genji. Like what? Not only Genji, but you are Genji. No, but so I want to take a little break from Genji because it gets really.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
I've been doing him a bit too much now.
Yeah, you have
I've been doing Genji too much. Yeah.
Yeah, totally get that. But that's super cool. We're really looking forward to seeing something from The Witcher. That'll be awesome.
I can't believe we haven't played it before now.
No,
It's,
me neither.
You just
Shame
pass it
on
by.
you.
Feel so ashamed. Oh.
Oh,
We're revoking your geek license.
Yeah.
indeed.
Are you sure you're a geek?
No.
No, I've actually gotten back into cosplay projects too. I started mocking up the tunic for Sarah's Uncrate from The Witcher 3 today. So I haven't gotten that far. Right now it's just a pinned tunic with no sleeves on my dress mannequin, but hey, it's progress.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
better than nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better than our dress mannequin.
Yeah. It has nothing.
No.
It's naked. Oh no.
Yeah.
Totally naked.
It's sad.
Very sad.
So yeah, that's the one thing I know I'll be doing this year. And I will be doing Daenerys from season 6 at Torucon. And maybe if I have the money and the time, I want to do more again from Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
And Sarah's on Crate.
Yes, but yeah, I'm working on
Yeah,
that
you
now,
already said
so-
that, sort of.
I already said that, so yeah. Okay. Let's close down this segment then, unless Tonja has anything she wants to chime in with. I think
My cosplay progress is cleaning up my hobby room.
But I do know, because we talked about this last night, is that Tonja is having a few plans of cosplaying this year as well.
Yes, something I've put on for far too long.
Yeah, she's been planning to do the red version of Link from Ocarina of Time for over a year now, so she's finally gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Up the room, so I have a place to work on.
Yeah, it's important.
There you can see some of the things I've collected during the year.
That's
You know,
gorgeous.
like planks and empty, rolls and some lista and stuff.
Lists. Yeah.
List?
Something like that. I don't know what it's called in English. Whatever.
Tonja is our cosplay on a budget queen. She can do fun things with lots of weird materials.
Yeah.
Especially
Just
toilet rolls.
Yeah, empty toilet paper rolls. That's her specialty.
Yep. Okay. But let's close the cosplay progress segment and move over to cosplay news, which is news from the geek and cosplay community. So the first one is kind of big deal for me because like 1.5 years ago, me and Chrix Design participated in a documentary series that's going to be aired on the Norwegian TV channel Fem. So the show is going to start running in January. So the first show is being sent on January 19th, and it's called Insider Fem, where they followed women in Norway who have made different or special lifestyle choices. So ours will be a cosplay special, which will be aired later in the season. And so I'm really excited about seeing how it ended up.
Cool.
It's 1.5 years ago. I don't remember anything I said.
I was so drunk.
That would have been so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, good. No, I'm very glad I didn't drink during any of that taping. But yeah, it'll be super fun. And we're going to have a special episode where one of the producers behind the show will be joining us on the CosCast and talking about the series and how it was shooting that particular episode and stuff. And Chrix will hopefully also join us if she can find the time. So I think that'll be awesome.
Cool.
The next piece of news is that Torucon posted a new update about this year's cosplay contest.
Oh my god! No! Wow.
Yeah, so they've thought about they're putting classic cosplay into craftsmanship and classic cosplay categories, and master craftsmanship and master cosplay, which means that one of them will be focusing more on craftsmanship and the other category will be focusing more on people who create skits and shows in addition to the cosplay itself.
Yeah, because that part's gonna be like it's always been. The craftsmanship is the new one, which is more like a catwalk sort of thing. So you don't have to make a skit or
A performance.
But you have to perform, obviously, like blah blah, pose, but you don't need to do more than that.
Go on stage and just say hi, bye. Obviously. Yeah. So what do we think about this? First thoughts?
I think it's
lovely.
amazing.
I think it's great because, especially the two of us, we don't like the stage shows a lot. No.
I mean, it's fun and all, but the whole thing having to prepare a great big deal of like scene art and everything, you have to actually do a lot of work in getting it polished and ready to view. So for me, like the possibility to just show off what you made and spent a lot of time on is more than enough.
It's just you're so tired of making stuff, so you just want to show what you made and get off the stage. Like you don't want to make a freaking show.
That's what I made. Now leave me alone.
Not everybody is an actor or like to act.
No, that's
I'm not a performing monkey. God damn it!
So
And
I
there's
think
a
it's
lot of
great.
shy people out there also, so maybe don't they like that so much?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I think
talk
it's
to a
great.
lot of cosplayers who don't like the performing part
Of course.
of the competition. So this is amazing for everyone, I guess.
Yeah,
It makes
I think so. Really.
And I think also this is going to be a positive thing considering all the drama and tension there's been over cosplay competitions
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
in the community.
Yeah. It seems like every 3 months that discussion keeps popping up, and well, I'm glad that Torucon is trying something new, and I think this
Yes.
could work potentially.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
It shows that at least they're trying to make a change and trying to please everybody, and
Oh yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So fingers
Was our
crossed.
Yeah, of course. It was our first time last year at Torucon.
Yeah.
It was so great. I thought it was so great. It was so welcoming and warm and nice people.
It was very, like, in a sense, very cozy.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really that small, if you think about it.
No, it's not.
But it's, it has that cozy feeling, and everyone's just having a jolly
Very,
good time.
Very.
It was so chill to be able to live at a hotel which is in the same venue as the convention. It was so
I
chill.
know. And the employees at the hotel was so nice
Yeah.
when we arrived. And I'm like, what? I was so happy when I came there.
It's a good convention.
Yeah.
The only,
We
like,
also
go ahead.
While we're on the topic of conventions, there's a new one in the works. Nortcon is being arranged for the first time in Bodø, and it's going to be held on January 21st at Stormen Library. It's free. It's completely free.
Wow.
And they are going to have Tine Riis and Sandkvist as official guests, and they'll be having panels about Warbla, for example. And so I think this will be a really great first con for them. So you should all check it out. And if you live in Bodø, you should definitely go January 21st.
And there's gonna be stuff for gaming, cosplay, anime,
Role-playing
Dungeons and
games.
Dragons, and stuff like that. So it's for everybody who likes geek culture.
So yay to Bodø, to the people at Stormen for taking initiative and creating something up north, because they need cons up there, definitely.
Yes, we come from the north. We know this.
Yeah.
All right, next on the agenda is Assassin's Creed came out this week at the cinemas. Are we excited about this? Are we going to go see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
No, I'm kind of excited, actually. I haven't played the games myself so much, but I'm always watching while
You
my
haven't
hubby
what?
plays it.
I have played.
I should have my geek license revoked too, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're a geek?
No, but I like watching my hubby play it. I don't have the patience for Assassin's Creed for some
No,
reason.
but that's so easy. It's so fast to play through.
No.
Yes.
No?
Because you have to find every collectible and every point of view and every
Yes, I'm a completionist, unfortunately.
No, but I've done that too. But I often play with like a guide how to play. If there's something.
How to complete Assassin's Creed in under 1 hour. Oh, this is a great game.
It was like my husband breaks game. He's like,
He
okay,
breaks.
how can I level my character to level 70 in an hour? Let's figure this out, bitches.
Ooh, I can do it in 2 minutes. You say? Oh, all right, I'll do that.
It's like, that ruins the point of the game for me, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Okay, next piece on the agenda is Kotaku Cosplay has made a post of what they think was the best cosplays of 2016. It's quite the stunning list. So if you want to look at some really amazing cosplay, you can head over to cosplay.kotaku.com and check that out. I'll be leaving a link in the show notes after the show, as usual, so you can find it there. And last but not least, Geek X Girls posted a guide to Harry Potter movie shot locations. So if you go to, if you're ever going to go to the UK, you can just follow the list there and go visit places where they shot the Harry Potter movies. So I think that's pretty cool for Potterheads.
Amazing. Also, there's gonna be a cosplay sale thing.
Yes.
Sale
Flea
thing?
market.
Flea market. Thank you.
Flea market.
I was thinking sailing.
In
Like,
February.
we're gonna go sailing with a bunch of cosplay guys.
No.
I wish. No, there's going to be a cosplay flea market hosted by Chrix Design at Bitraf, I think,
Yes.
the 17th of February. So check that out. It is a event on Facebook for
Just
this
search
event.
for cosplay loppemarked.
Yeah.
You'll find
And you'll find it, and you can get all the information you need there, and you can buy some cool stuff, and you can also sell some cool stuff if you have anything you want to sell.
Mm.
So you can, clean your space so you have room for more cosplays.
Room for more planks and toilet rolls.
Yeah, definitely that.
List.
I have too much stuff and too little room.
Also, we want to give a shout out to our friends over at D-Pad Studio, the creators of Owlboy. They just won 2 awards in the Norwegian Gaming Awards this year.
Amazing.
Yes. So I think it was for Best Visuals and Game of the Year. So everyone should check out Owlboy because it's an amazing pixel art adventure game. Just, yes, go buy it. Support Norwegian indie game developers. And also, if anyone likes horror games, Resident Evil is being released on the 24th of January, along with Kingdom Hearts HD, for those of us who are a little less fond of horror. So, yeah. That's all the news for this time. Took a bit of time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sidetracked for a little bit of it, so it's okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move into the main theme, which is about Ebean and Just. So we're going to show our viewers some photos of your previous cosplays.
Oh,
Share it
yes.
with them. Yes. There we go.
There's gonna be a lot of ass and a lot of Genji.
Oh, no.
So this is you guys as Nomad, Genji, and Widowmaker.
Yeah, that's right.
That's our asses. Yeah,
That's our asses.
That's our
Yes.
asses.
Yeah.
Booties.
Oh.
And this
Lot of
photo
fan
was taken
service.
by JL Cosplay Studio.
Yeah,
And he is in the chat, and he's
so
saying, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
he's so great. I love him so
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
So awesome to
Yeah.
work
Okay.
We absolutely love him.
with.
Oh my God!
Shout out to JL Cosplay Studios.
Yeah. We were like, Jürgen, we have to do a booty picture before you go. And it was like, yeah, of course. And that's where this picture came to life. So we just had to have a booty picture.
It's amazing. Okay, so next one. This is you looking very, very deadly, I would say.
Very deadly, that's right. I'm super deadly.
I'm really impressed with your helmet thing. It can't have been
And-
easy to make that.
Oh no, that's just Photoshop.
Oh, yes, of
Ha
course.
ha ha. No, it was really hard to make because the first helmet I made a Widowmaker cosplay before that didn't turn out so well. So the helmet was really, really important to get just perfect. And there we go. Here it is.
Ooh.
Yes, without lights. So it was the crown of the what do you say? Crown of
The crown of the head.
the crown of the head. It was the crown of the cosplay. So
The cherry on top of the cosplay sundae.
yeah, definitely. So I'm super, super happy with this headpiece. It turned out just
Turned out really
perfect.
good.
Yeah,
It looks amazing.
thank you.
The gun too, for that matter. All of it.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Also, JL Cosplay Studio is saying from the chat that you guys are amazing.
You are awesome too.
Or awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Listen.
Mm.
Package.
Oh, the cosplay love. This is another one of you.
Ooh.
Yes, and that's the picture where that girl told me, "Oh, you look so tall," but,
Yeah, but
no,
you do.
I'm not tall at all. I'm very, very short.
1.20 m.
I'm not 1 meter tall. Well, I'm not tall, so
No,
But,
but we're neither. We feel ya.
yeah. But I'm really happy with this shot. It turned out so great.
It's really good.
It's good.
I think I would have been nervous about the cleavage in this one, just personally, because
Oh, yeah.
how do you keep things in place?
Well, it was a lot of thoughts that day. Camel toe, cleavage, everything was, everything had to be on point. But it actually, I have inside the suit, I have 2 cups with that sticky stuff inside that really held my breasts in place. So it wasn't that hard to keep it in place. Actually,
very clever.
Very clever.
It's what the celebrities do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
They
exactly.
use the same kind of thing, tape and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This is the classic Genji that you made.
Oh, a real
This-
classic.
Real class.
Yes, this is by Ctrix Media site. She took
Yeah.
the photo.
Yeah, that's from my first time wearing it at Torucon last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
fun.
response from the audience when you competed that time.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that was a great competition.
Please don't.
Oh, that the dance and the music and his ass.
Yeah.
I think we have that in our Desicon vlog.
Yes, we
Yeah, I
do.
don't think we need to go.
Oh my god, can we see it?
Well,
I'll send you the link later.
later.
You can buy the link from my Patreon for like $500
$50.
and 5 bottles of wood glue.
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is Nomad Genji from JL Cosplay Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a fantastic picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
and I mean, it's just a fantastic cosplay because the weathering is so on point and all the details are so clean and neat, and it's just amazing.
Thank
The
you very much.
glasses, it's like they're detachable. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Just now.
Magnet.
Cosplay senpai, teach me.
Yes.
I will teach
That's
you
what I
this.
With honor or something. I don't know.
With honor, secret.
This is so good. Okay, that was all the pictures. So now our audience has gotten to know you in case they hadn't seen your cosplays before, and now we can all be jealous together. So
One of our
Annabella,
followers.
why don't you kick it off with the first 4 questions?
I will. I'm just gonna say what him and Detta Cosplay is saying in the chat because she's
Yeah.
working on a female Hanzo for Overwatch right now. I'm actually thinking of doing a female version of Soldier 76 at some point.
Ah, great.
I'm so scared.
Yeah. You're a big fan of leatherworking. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure.
I love making leather jackets. It's so easy.
Very easy.
Oh no, never done it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start with these questions first. How long have you been cosplaying, and what made you decide to get into cosplay?
Fredrik was the one that
You can
started.
Start that first.
But it was when he had all blah blah. It was when he was always finished with the classic Genji that he asked me, why don't you make one yourself? Because I thought it was pretty cool and
You're creative. You're a nerd. You
yeah,
can
I can
cosplay.
cosplay. Yeah. So I tried and I liked it so much. So I became addictive, I think, or something. Well, that's because of him. I started to cosplay.
But it's nice that you guys are together because then you can push each other and challenge each other as well.
And we do. Believe us, we do.
We're dueling all the time.
Yeah.
But what about you, Just Cosplay? Why did you decide to cosplay?
Well, when I started my my school 2 years ago, and we had this 3D printing course one of the weeks there, and I ran into this funny little guy called Aslak, which was the 3D printing assistant. So, some weeks before, I had been modeling this Kylo Ren helmet, like a Pepakura thing or something, which was standing in our classroom. And he said, like, "Oh, who's this guy making this Star Wars helmet?" And I was like, "Oh, that's me." Yeah. So why don't you start cosplaying? And then it just escalated from there. And suddenly I was just making this Genji costume, having no clue what I was doing, and getting a lot of help from like the interwebs. And of course, Aslak was mentoring me all the way. And then it just kind of exploded from there with all the like response I got and everything. But from now, I think it was in.
It was the summer last year.
It's almost 1 year ago now.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the summer I started. I started like.
No, I started that summer.
Yeah, you started. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I started like almost 1 year ago. Around this time. Yeah.
Why from Overwatch though? Why Genji? Why Widowmaker?
I think like the reason for Overwatch characters was because it was a very anticipated game, and we have, of course, like looking forward to it a lot because
you waited for that game a long time, so also, he was super excited for that game. So
also playing a lot of World of Warcraft and other Blizzard titles, and just seeing this fun new thing that's completely not like Team Fortress 2. I'm just kind of mind blown by all the characters because they are, each and every one of them is just so fantastic. They are so great.
Yeah.
And of course, I had to make the weeaboo character with a ninja katana blade, and no, but it's it's just a pretty cool character, I think. And also, I've been a fan of the whole robot cyborg kind of scheme a good while.
Cool. Oh, Riis says in the chat, by the way, it looks like so much fun cosplaying as a couple. Heart. Hashtag cosplay go.
It's not really that fun, but no.
It's not.
That leads me to the next question. What is it like to cosplay together with your significant other?
I don't really know because I can't relate to not cosplaying with my significant other. So if I've been cosplaying for like 10 years.
But during your first convention, you went alone. I was like a support. I didn't have a cosplay, but I went around with you.
Yeah,
like
carrying my swords.
Carrying your swords. So then, back then you did it alone.
Yeah. No, but I think it's a great time.
Carrying the sword.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on over there? No, but I think it's just a great experience, and it's like having your best friend and your worst enemy at the same time with you.
Like,
it's really cozy and really
it's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't get like competitive between you, I hope.
Oh yeah, it does, definitely.
Yeah,
but we're so happy for each other when one of us wins or anything. But it's great. I love it.
But it's important to, I guess, have a bit of competition feeling into it.
Of course.
Because then you can hold deadlines, and then you get more efficient, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's
it's a kind of motivation to always be better and always do better.
Yeah.
So I think it's necessary for us to be competitive as a couple.
Yeah, as long as you don't hate each other. Yeah, friendly.
No, we haven't come there yet. So
get out of my fucking face.
So it's cool.
And don't sabotage each other, because that would be devastating.
I can like take out your batteries and stuff.
I cosplayed together with my husband a little bit for Torucon 10, I think it was, or
Torucon.
And it just basically ended up with me making most of his costume for him, so it was just a lot of extra work for me.
I can see that.
And he kind of felt like, well, you're doing your thing with the CosCast, and it gets kind of boring to just be me, so I'm just gonna let you do it alone.
Yeah. Please make me something.
But it's nice that you guys, are so into it that the both of you can just do it together all the time.
Yeah, it's been a really big part of our, especially both our lives, I think.
Yeah.
I'm applying to a costume school next summer, so it's like, it's, what should I say? It's evolved a lot.
Yeah.
Life changer.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
It is.
Yes, definitely.
It really is.
It's like Riura in the chat is also saying that you don't necessarily, or this is not what she's saying, but this is what I'm kind of reading, even though this is my interpretation of what she's saying, is that you kind of get the same feeling when you cosplay as a group, maybe, when you have a significant other that you cosplay with, because when you're in a group, you get kind of the same challenge or boost.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
That's true. Yeah, but I think it's quite a big difference of being a group. Like if a group is 3 or more people, I think it's quite a big difference from just being the 2 of us.
Yeah, I think so too. It'll be a different dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had one of the most fun things we did last year was cosplaying in the Mystic Messenger group, because we were like 12, 15 people.
Yeah.
Or
20, I don't know. It was
Whoa.
it just more and more
Crazy.
people just came. We were like, yeah, Mystic Messenger. I have no idea who you are, but yeah, best friends, pow. Fist bump.
Yeah.
It was a good bonding experience. So it's very different.
It sounds a lot of fun.
Mm.
But we do cosplay with another couple, as of course Aslak and his girlfriend Hannah. We're cosplaying a lot of, going to a lot of conventions with them and having workshops together. That's great. So
It's more like they recruited us, so they are
Yeah,
obligated
they
to
recruited
help
us.
us learn this whole
where
world of
they're
cosplay.
students, so there
Yeah.
are kind of our masters or something.
Cosplay senpais. Yes.
Senpai.
But you both are design students. How do you think this might have helped you out with the cosplay process?
A lot. It has helped us a lot. We use Fredrik's workshop at his school.
We have like one thing is the practical thing of it, where you have all the tools and the workshops you could want and need, but also the fact that we are interested in design. I think it makes for a like easier transition, because we have a genuine interest of creating things, and especially like working with if you're making a chair, you can kind of embed some of the techniques into the cosplay setting as well.
And we learn a lot about materials and fabrics. Especially I study retail design, where we learn something about fabrics, and that's everything we learn we can use in cosplay. So
not everything.
Not everything,
No.
and like 80%.
Yeah.
It's like just knowing how to use software in general must be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just knowing how to make blueprints, because that for me is just a mush of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just things.
It's like I'm dreading starting on Soldier 76's weapon, because it's an easy design, because it's like squares and stuff, but I'm like, I have no ideas how lines look. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to me, because I do math and I love math, but this is what his gun sort of looks like in my head. Just so you see what
Yeah.
Oh, CC Tori in the chat is also saying, I'm also studying design, textile though, but still.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have more of you guys out there.
Yeah, I actually wish we had more like textile knowledge, because especially in my school, we don't get any courses, or nobody teaches us about fabrics really. Well, maybe one kind of fabric for one project, and then it's like completely dead for the duration of the.
That's where cosplay is great. I mean, you pick up a lot of stuff along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew nothing before I started this.
Oh no.
I was like, this is fabric, this is also fabric. One is shiny, one is not.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah. But then you just find one fabric and you use that fabric and you get to know the fabric, and you can move on to the next piece of fabric and you get to know the different styles and
you kind of know, like, this is going to be a fraying son of a bitch and this one is not.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and also I'm sorry that I'm swearing so much today. I can't help myself apparently.
That's quite okay.
Yeah.
There's one question from DL Cosplay Studio, and that is, what's the next convention we will see you guys at? And if it's not a secret, and what is your
not
next?
a secret. No,
Yeah.
it's not a big secret.
No. I think it's gonna be
I think
most likely it's gonna be the gathering, although it's not really a convention
No.
of the traditional kind. But that's at least where you will.
I will do my cosplay in the competition at the gathering. We are going to the GeekCon.
GeekCon.
GeekCon. Yeah. And of course Torucon in August.
Yeah, that's like what we've planned anyhow. So it might be a more, or it might be. Oh, it won't be less, but it
won't
could
be less.
more.
No,
Yeah.
it could be more. Of course. Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. We talked a little bit about this before we started the show, actually. So
Yeah, we did.
yeah, we will also be going to GeekCon, but we'll also be going to Arthurcon. So that'll be our first.
Maybe NESCON Pop. We don't know yet. Maybe.
No.
And maybe YugiCon. We don't know that either.
No.
Yeah, maybe you. All the conventions, really. I want to go to all of them.
They all are saying, and PhotoCon in August.
Photocon.
Torucon.
That's my favorite con.
Torucon.
Photocon. You have to dress up like a tripod or maybe a Canon camera or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. So you see my tripod costume?
I kind of want to see that now. How would you figure that one out?
Yeah. You have
You're
to
the
walk around with like 3 legs or something. Yeah.
Maybe you have to do it like one person is like the bottom and one person is the top, or
Yeah.
What's YugiCon? What's YugiCon?
YugiCon is a convention in Drammen that focuses mainly on anime and manga.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, we mentioned it a little bit before the show. They had. I think they have like the animal and like the school after school club theme going also, if I remember correctly. Yeah, school theme. So yeah.
We should study all the cons. It's so many.
Yeah, it's so many.
I don't know half of them.
Now we usually compile a list of all the Norwegian cons that we know of and put it up on our cosplay blog. So we're going to put up a list for 2017 really soon.
Great.
People can check that out.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll have no money for cosplaying left because we attend all the cons.
Yeah.
maybe you'll start getting invited as guests.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
That would be something.
Yeah. Special star guests.
Yes. No, we got invited to 2 cons last year, and it was like we were like, oh my god, you would invite us? What? It was so great. It was so much fun.
You're not worthy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Who me? All right. Any else, yeah? Maybe you want to do the next questions?
Of course. You two have over 10,000 followers on Instagram, and it happened in under a year. How does that feel?
I think you should answer this.
Yeah, well, it's just really kind of weird, really, because in a time span of like 2 months, everything just exploded, and I wasn't prepared for it at all. I think it was like when I posted some of my first pictures, it was on, wow, 300 likes. Oh my god, that's a lot. And then all of a sudden, the followers started like pouring in, and it was very surreal. Like you almost feel like you're a celebrity overnight, and
Yeah, of course.
Kind of are. It kind of seems that way in the cosplay community.
It went viral.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely. You were featured on Kotaku magazine a couple of weeks after the cosplay was done.
When you say magazine, it sounds
Magazine?
like
I thought it was a
a
magazine.
printed edition of Kotaku. And
It's
I was the front page
so
model.
You. Okay,
Yeah.
it went viral. So
Yeah. No,
absolutely.
but it was. It's really. It's just weird. It's very fun as well. It's really cool,
Yeah.
and the support people shows is just really awesome. Yeah.
But I think your timing of the Genji cosplay was perfect because the game was just released
Yeah.
People were loving the game.
Yeah, of course.
Genji was super awesome, and you were the first one that was done, so of course it went viral.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems like a very good strategy to
Yeah.
get big in the community is to sail a hype and do something that's really popular at
absolutely.
So I'm saying it's just like a coincidence, but in reality,
was
I
so
planned it
planned.
for 5 years.
yes.
So if I do this cosplay now, I'm gonna have that's gonna be perfect. I
I'm
even
gonna
read
be famous.
yeah, I'm gonna be so famous. But I actually read some of the comments on the Kotaku article that I published about my Genji cosplay, and there were some people that were really salty, and it was just really fun to read because they were like, "Yeah, I think it's wrong that he's like promoting his cosplay page so early on. Did he like plan to do this? It was just doesn't seem that honest to me."
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
There were so many solid people out there.
But it's sort of fun. One of my favorite things while playing Overwatch is when you meet really, really toxic players because they're
Yeah.
like, "Can someone please do a healer? Heal me now. Can you please
Yeah.
heal me? I am Widowmaker, right
Yeah.
far behind enemy lines.
We need a
Come
healer.
now."
Then you go healer. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll go with the maker. Oh, it's every time. It's every time.
This team sucks. I'm like, yeah, you suck too, bitch.
Why
You're
are
on
you,
this team
why are
too.
you all so bad? No, you're misunderstanding. You're the bad one.
No, I'm not bad.
No.
This is one of the reasons why I don't really play competitive games because I take it so personally. It's just
Yeah.
a problem.
But it's-
It's like,
it's-
why are you being so mean? I'm trying my best here.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
I actually haven't played Overwatch for like 5 months, I think. The
Yeah.
last time I played it was to just check out the Oni Genji skin when I unlocked it earlier, in November.
I think so.
After that, I haven't played it at all, and some of the reason is the toxicity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because why would you bother with it when you
Yeah,
can
what's
play
the point?
single player games or games where people actually behave? So yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's true.
No, but
Most
that's one of the
people in
reasons why we're
Overwatch
on
are nice,
Twitch.
though.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch is also really toxic.
Yeah. Oh.
Twitch, yes.
So
Here at YouTube and Google Hangouts, you have to have your own Google account, and
Yeah.
it's mostly your own name that's there
Link-
on the screen.
link to your
You can't
credit
hide.
card credentials and your Facebook account, and all your friends can see what you put. No, just you can't be an asshole here.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a good strategy.
Let's move on.
Yes. You guys have been doing real well in the cosplay contest so far. Why do you think that is?
Oh, can you repeat the question?
You guys have been doing really well in cosplay competitions so far. Do you have any idea to why that is?
I'm not really sure. I mean,
Why are
for
you
the
so
last,
awesome?
I don't know.
I think really, at least for my part, I've always been really interested in.
Sorry.
Really interested in the whole costume making, and ever since like the first time we saw the Lord of the Rings and everything.
Yeah.
Everything has just been about making things, and especially like making swords or helmets or like small gauntlets
Yeah.
out of cardboard or anything. But I think the reason we do so well, I'm not sure. But
I'm not sure, but the reason that you do so well is because you have a exceptional sight to details and
Aw.
weathering. But you're great with details. That's something that's super important if you're going to win a contest, I think.
yeah, but
What
Yeah.
just
it's
happened
true.
right there is what's so amazing with cosplay couples, that you guys can just bring each other up like that. That's amazing.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna have cavities.
You're so red now.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna say one thing, because this is an inside joke from earlier this evening. A Mystery of Wind is saying in the chat, he hasn't played in months. Fake geek guy, go back to your garage and let the gaming to the ladies.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now I feel ashamed.
Yeah.
I guess it was just a joke.
I think so, definitely.
Oh, you're cosplaying? You don't even play the game? Oh, dude, what the fuck?
But I mean, from my point of view, I think you guys do well because one, as you mentioned, great attention to detail. It's very
Yes.
clean. It's very ornate. It's very, on point. But also you've chosen very technically demanding costumes to make for your first costumes too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy to make a bodysuit that looks really good. It's not easy to make a huge gun. It's not easy to do big headpieces or,
No, it's not.
And
So-
also, you guys have tackled a lot of different materials in your
Yes.
first couple of cosplays, and that's also
Yeah.
something that judges always look upon: is
Mm.
how many techniques have you used, what sort of things have you done.
Yeah.
And most people just do sewing first, or just do warbler first, or just do foam first. So you guys have done a mix of everything, like lights and foam and sewing, and I it's amazing. I'm just mind blown. I can't even speak.
Oh,
But that's also
Thank
like
you.
one of the what do you say? One of the like things about being able to have all the tools available. And I mean, I don't have an experience sewing, but we always have like a sewing machine at my mom's house. So I like try to sew my own pants, smaller or bigger, or anything. And just all these little things help to maybe finalize the product to make it even better.
Mm.
If you understand what I mean.
But I mean, I mean, the wonderful thing about cosplay is that you don't have to have any background. You can just do it and learn
Yeah.
yourself
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
as you go. But you guys definitely had a very good starting point for sure.
We were
Alright.
lucky.
we were lucky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ranira was just saying, Justin Ebean just jumped right over those awkward, bad-ish first cosplays and started off just doing great things. Real inspiration.
Oh,
Because we all have those cosplays we don't
yeah.
talk about.
And I love those cosplays that are made out of, I don't know,
Cardboard. Only
cardboard.
cardboard.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm almost a little ashamed we didn't do that.
No,
Like-
Maybe you have to.
you're not.
No, I'm
you're
not.
You can
Maybe your
retcon
guys
it.
are like, you're a backwards working, like Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like seeing people that post pictures like 10 years ago when they were their first cosplay,
Yeah.
and their cosplay today, and the big difference between the cosplays.
I think one of my favorite examples is Kamui cosplay.
Yeah, with the dragon,
Yeah.
with that purple dragon thing. It's so cute.
It's just so awesome to see.
Oh, it's
yeah.
great. It's great.
Makes us all feel better about ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get right.
It all started somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
let's
see.
move on.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for you to stop talking.
Next one.
I'm being polite, okay?
doesn't
You
work.
guys make.
That doesn't work. Waiting for us to shut up. That never happens.
I know you guys, but yeah, well, I'm still very much waiting. Anyway, so guys make really stunning props and armor. Do you have any good advice for people who want to improve their prop making skills?
Yes. Well, we worked a lot with EVA foam for our last costumes, especially me at least.
too.
Almost all the suit. Yeah, and you, yeah. And yeah, all your armor is EVA
All my
foam.
armor is
Yeah.
EVA foam.
And some of mine is, and some of it is Warbler. But I think the number one like helpful tip I could give right now is just buy a sharp knife and keep your knife sharp at all times, because especially for me, the difference between a good or a bad suit of armor is having a sharp knife.
Yeah.
because you get those clean cuts, and they make the whole costume.
Of course.
Like literally, it makes the whole costume. Also
That's
being
a very simple and good tip.
yeah, but
Very.
it really is, and it will make all the difference in the world. I mean, you also have to like follow the line when you're cutting, of course, but having a sharp knife just
It makes it so much easier, it's faster, and it looks much cleaner and better. So
yeah, but it can really make or break the
Yeah.
whole armor,
the whole difference.
basically. Yeah.
Sure.
I will remember this.
Yeah,
So
I have
very good crafting tools.
yeah, I have a box with like 20 razor knives.
Yeah.
These you use once and then you throw them off, you know.
Yeah.
And I made 10 small ninja knives, and I think I went through 5 of them.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend found this box and he was like, "Oh, now we have knives like this forever." I'm like, "No, that's half a
It's
cosplay
gone.
project. It's gone."
No, but also you can buy these like knife sharpeners, which also works really good. So you don't have to like spend 1 blade per slice in the EVA foam, because it really dulls the blades.
Yeah.
Rani Rav has a question in the chat. If you have any thoughts on using a hot knife for foam?
Yeah, I've when I hear hot knife now, I only can think about glowing 1000-degree knife versus
Oh, I
butter.
thought that was
Yeah.
in my mind.
You won't believe this knife. no, but I never. I never tried a hot knife per se, but I've done a lot of engraving with a soldering iron to get like details and like small cracks and weathering and battle damage and everything.
Yeah.
But I think it should work. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried it, but I think even if it does work, I would always stick to just a classic non-heated knife,
Yeah.
non-1000 degrees knife.
No.
Much safer, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just a quick input: the EVA foam, especially, just if it starts melting, it will create some bad fumes, and I don't think you want to inhale those, especially not in your living room or your hobby room, or if you don't have a good
Ventilation.
Air ventilation.
ventilation system. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that, but you answered before I asked, so it's okay.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask.
Yes. If you had an unlimited budget, what would be your absolute dream cosplay?
Oh, don't tempt me.
Oh my god.
Ta först du.
No, please do.
Yes,
You go first.
You go first. Please go first. I needed time to think.
I actually gave this a bit of thought because I read the questions earlier.
Oh.
Because I'm so prepared. But since my latest hype for The Witcher and also my sudden love for Eredin and the Wild Hunt, I think like the ultimate thing would be to gather a group of, say, 12 people. I would make Eredin for myself, of course. My friend would be Imlerith, sorry, and the last one would be Caranthir, and they would have like maybe 11 of those just skeletal riders kind of guys, and everyone would have their own horse.
That
And
sounds
it
so
would-
cool.
Yeah, we would just like be the Wild Hunt with fog machines and everything, just riding around the con. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, that's my dream.
Yeah.
This
when
is
you
goosebump
aim high, you aim
material.
high.
Yeah.
Much higher than
Yeah, just imagine everyone rolling up to the calm doors with horses and this fog
At
fog
night.
everywhere. Yeah, at night, of course, when the con is closed, just staring outside.
But imagine you guys would show up in horses, and you're like, "Yeah, we're going in," and the people in the gate are like, "The horses don't have badges, so."
No, but the horse is a prop. Doesn't it count as a prop?
It's a problem.
I made
Well,
this
they would
horse.
definitely have to go through a weapons check, though.
Yeah.
No,
Just to
no,
see
they
if they don't have any metal shoes with spikes on.
Yeah.
Hashtag cosplay problems.
Yeah.
But
I
if you
don't-
had an unlimited budget, wouldn't you just make a robot horse?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I just have a huge like manufacturing studio produce a 3D printed robot
An
horse
ice
for me.
horse. How
Yeah.
cool wouldn't that be?
Like a It's like a synthetic horse.
Yeah.
Hunter
Of
was
course.
saying,
Yeah,
I think
why not? Why not?
they really like
Yeah.
to comment in the chat.
Yeah,
I
the
made
comment
this
from Hanjo there. It's very nice.
I made this horse.
This horse is my child.
From my own lords. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, Ebean, how about you?
My dream cosplay will probably be that horse.
Yeah. You want to be the horse.
I will be the horse.
Yeah.
So you can ride around on me on the car. 160 centimeters high horse.
Doesn't say at all.
No,
That's not a horse, that's a pony.
little pony.
Yeah. And
No.
nothing wrong with a bit of
No,
riding.
I
in the car,
know.
no?
No, but I really want to make Ariel from Diablo with the wings, her legendary skin. She's so amazing. I love her armor and the wings and the hood and everything about her. So yeah, maybe that with the wings and a wing mechanism that will
Yeah,
like
working wings, and you can actually like float
like,
around the place.
I can, yeah, and I want
a
a
jetpack.
strap to the
Yeah.
ceiling so I can, fly around while you're riding around the con.
Yeah.
So we can,
You need to have a
That's
constant
awesome.
wind machine too, so your hair billows and.
yeah, that too, of course. Yeah, but I think something like that.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I actually have one question though, and I'm really wondering, what is your Widowmaker gun made of?
It's a wooden core,
Plywood.
plywood. Okay,
Yeah, if you know.
yeah. In the core, and I build it out with EVA foam. Everything is EVA foam.
Amazing. 'Cause
But
I'm like,
the
I
tube is,
looked at it
PVC.
and I'm like, it's something of this must be 3D printed because it looks
No.
so.
oh. It doesn't look very nice at close, but in the distance, way away, it looks great. It looks kind of nice.
It looks very nice in pictures, at least.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks nice if you look at it with someone else's glasses in the nighttime without any lights.
Something like that, almost. Yeah.
Or maybe about 100 meters away.
Thank you.
No.
No, no, but I really
Nice from
I
afar, but far from
I
nice.
do have the 3D file, so I'm thinking of 3D printed sometime. The gun, so we'll see.
And also, your Genji sword, what is the blade made of?
The blade is actually a piece of scrap acrylic sheet that we found. There's a place in Alnabru in Oslo called Plastkompaniet, and they actually will give away materials if they have no use for it. So what we did was I went there and I asked, so, hey guys, do you have any free stuff? Yeah. And they had like a huge container full of all sorts of plastic, from like translucent, transparent plastics with shades of red or green or everything, to the one I picked. So it's just, I think it's 10 millimeters of clear acrylic. Which is
Wow.
just-
How do you work with a hard acrylic? Like how do you cut it and shape
You can cut it with a bandsaw or your regular like stick saw. What do you call it in the?
A regular handsaw, I guess.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But you would have to use a blade meant for kind of softer plastics or something. I'm not really sure. But anyway, we have a laser cutter in my school, so I just laser cut it.
That helps.
That helps a lot, tremendous, yeah. And
You bitch.
I had to make like a sharp edge on it. It's not really sharp, but to mimic a sharp edge. So we had this disc sander. So also just like stood there sharpening the sword on that.
Mm.
And then it's sandblasted as well, just for the extra, what you say, light diffusion, yeah.
Mm.
So it really helps to have a workshop.
It really helps to have a workshop with all the fancy tools.
Yeah, you'll have cosplayers like trying to get real friendly with you guys so you can
Yeah.
run workshops.
Oh, hey!
Hey,
Oh, I know you.
This place at Alnabru sounds amazing, and it's like, if I jump in my car right now, it would take me 5 minutes to drive there. And I have a station wagon, so it means I can fill my
Just
car.
load up the truck. Yeah.
I feel a podcast excursion coming on. We're definitely gonna go.
No treasure hunting.
In like 10 minutes, there will be like 100 cosplayers around that place.
Circling
circling around.
drooling at the disposable.
And
Backyard fighting.
Yes.
Cecilia is saying
they have a laser cutter at Bitra. So people can go there and borrow equipment.
At Bitref, yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a cost, right? They take a charge for.
Yeah, I think you have to be a member, or you have to be together with a member who knows how to use the equipment and stuff when you do it. I'm not sure about the rules, but there's some rules for it.
At our school as well, we have like for both 3D printing and laser cutting, as well as CNC routing, like fräsing. There is a fee because they have student assistants that have to maintain everything. The electronics and the machinery have to be maintained all the time. So it's pretty expensive actually, but we of course are cheaper than doing it in a store, like a retail version.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Cool.
All right, but that's pretty much all the questions we had for you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, it's so sad. But we're gonna go over time today, like we usually do anyway. So, so we're gonna move into our last segment of the show, which is geekery. So we talk about things we've read, watched, played, or listened to during the past week that we would like to recommend to our viewers.
I don't recommend Van Helsing for anyone. It's the worst show I've ever seen, and the script is horrible.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's so cringe-worthy. So if you want to cringe, then watch Van Helsing on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a new show because I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's a Canadian-produced show about the like a post-apocalyptic world where vampires have taken over, and it's just, it could have had the potential to be interesting, but it's just really not.
Yeah.
Is it about Van Helsing?
Yeah, but
like an origin story for Van Helsing, but they I mean, I'm 8 episodes in and they haven't mentioned the word Van Helsing even once. So I'm like,
Fun.
No, it comes
That's the
at the
fucking
end.
Cool.
yeah, I watched 2.5 episodes, and I'm like, no, not doing it. No, it's awful. I've read a book that I can recommend for anyone who likes scary books and horror books. It's by an author called Adam Neville, I think, and he is sort of the British equivalent, the British version of. Oh my god, my brain just froze. But it's a nice book. It's about a movie producer team that goes out to research some paranormal documentary, and sort of doesn't really end well.
Ooh.
Cecilia says Shadowhunters is just getting worse, but I watch it anyway because I love the world. Yeah, that's also cringe-worthy. If you're looking for cringe, that you have it right there.
Oh, and the book is called Last Days. I didn't say what it was called. So Last Days by Adam Neville. It's awesome.
Yes, titles are good.
Yes.
How about you guys? Have you anything you want to recommend?
Oh yes. Are
No.
I like that you answer for her. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, you say.
she's saying that she recommends the book. No.
I don't read so much, but I don't know how geeky it is, but have you seen Black Mirror season 3?
No.
I've just seen a few episodes of the season 1 or 2.
Yeah,
I think.
but definitely skip those and go right to season 3 because that is mind-blowing as fuck. Sorry, but it's so great. It's crazy good. So please watch Black Mirror season 3.
And actually, don't skip season 1 because season 1 is pretty good as well.
So just skip season 2.
Yeah,
or see that as well because the episodes are cool anyways.
yeah, they're all cool. So of course.
No, but it's a really great show, and it's it's pretty nerdy to some degree. It's like some sci-fi and futuristic themes there,
Every
which is really
episode
cool.
is a new story with the new people that are showing how technology may or may not evolve in the future.
Yeah.
In bad ways and in good ways.
Yeah.
So it's mind blowing and so exciting.
Yeah, it's a very good show. It's a very good production as well.
Very.
Actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
So the episodes doesn't hang together. They are new stories every episode, so you don't have to watch them.
Well, that's
Run
good.
out.
You can just
Yeah.
jump right in where you feel it.
Yeah, I think if you just go to Black Stories on Netflix, it would start season 3 automatically. It would not just start at season 1. It would start at season 3, even though you haven't watched season 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And my recommendations for the week.
Ooh, so official.
You have to but really, if you haven't played The Witcher 2, and this may just be me being an idiot because most people probably played it like 5 or 6 years ago.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
play The Witcher 2 and enjoy it, and then you can go ahead and play The Witcher 3. For those of you who have yet not tried it, like myself, who is playing it right now, just enjoy this masterpiece of a game. It's
Yes.
too good to pass up. It's so good. It's just
Oh, I also saw there's a comment here on Sherlock season 4. Yay!
Yes.
It's super good. Oh my
I need
god,
to watch it.
it's great.
Yeah, on that note, I've been watching the new season of Elementary, which is also a Sherlock Holmes themed show, which I really into because John Watson is a woman played by Lucy Liu, and she's fabulous. And
I love her.
yeah, Sherlock is a former drug addict who goes to AA meetings and stuff, and it's just, I just love it. It's really entertaining. And I've been listening to a lot of podcasts as usual lately, and I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons nerd. So I want to recommend the Adventure Zone podcast. It's 3 podcasters and their dad who plays Dungeons and Dragons together. And it's just super weird, and it's very modern day meta because a lot of modern day things sneak into the fantasy world, and it's just so funny. I listen to it at work, and I have to physically contain myself so I don't laugh out loud. So, and one of my favorite quotes from the show, I have it here on my screen, is a rant from one of the characters who's an elven magician named Taco. And he says, "It's not all abraca fuck you and what have you. I have a beating heart. I'm a multidimensional realized creation. Fuck." So, if you like that kind of stuff, you should definitely listen to the Adventure Zone because it's hilarious. And especially when you get into story arc 2, 3, 4, it's so fun. So yeah, that was my rant for the day. I just want to corrupt everyone with Dungeons and Dragons.
The chat is now corrupted with BTS.
Yes. K-pop for the people. Because everybody seems to be listening to BTS for the moment. BTS is God, apparently. For
BTS for life.
Himedera says, "I literally spent the entire weekend crying about BTS. I'm not even joking." So people are really into this fandom, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even JL Cosplay Studio is saying BTS and Cryface.
And Ronnie Rav is on my side. She says D&D for the win. Thank you.
yay.
Okay, well, that's pretty much all we had for the show.
What about Enyasya? She hasn't said anything.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot about you. Enyasya, do you have anything you want to recommend?
Oh.
He's crying about BTS too.
I haven't heard anything about it, but well, I can, as always, recommend reading R.A. Salvatore's books on Drist. Duoden, of course. It's my favorite fantasy book series. And I've watched the newest season of Vampire Diaries, which is just one of my guilty pleasures. And I started watching the newest season of Miss Fisher, which is also very cool.
So good.
So good. Yes. So I would recommend that as well. And I would recommend play Heyday because it's addictive.
No, I don't recommend you to do that because it will take up your life. And if you play it, at one point you're like, okay, I'm just gonna feed my cows and cut my crops and build my house and stuff like that. And suddenly that game has stolen 2 hours of your life.
It sounds like
I
music
kid
message
you not.
to me.
Build my house?
Yeah.
Build my house.
Oh, gonna feed my cows and milk my house and
And then that's what happens too because
yeah.
it becomes your life.
I don't
I-
know what the world is anymore.
And I have to invite so many friends to get energy. So I have energy to, milk all the cows and feed all of them because I cannot feed just 2 of them. I need to feed all of them.
It sounds like your character in the game suffers from fibromyalgia or ME or something. Oh, I need more energy. Please help.
Yeah, and it's like 24 hours until you get new energy. It's like, oh. And then you have to log in at specific times. So, it's awful. I'm not going to talk
Yeah,
more about
maybe if you bother your friends some more, you can get energy from them and send them some notifications.
Hanjo says in the chat, Voltron Legendary Defender Season 2 will be out on the 20th of January. Reminder, because I'm so hype. So for people who've been watching that, Season 2.
Isn't Voltron like the Pokemon? Voltorb?
Voltorb is a Pokemon. It's a really,
Don't
really,
be-
really lame Pokemon.
Oh.
It's a Pokeball.
Ball of electricity is all that is.
Can't we like end the show with a picture of Voltorb?
That would be amazing if we did. But yes, now we've gone through everyone. So that's it for the show today. We want to say thank you to the viewers for watching us and commenting in the chat. You guys are amazing, and thank you to Ebean and Just Cosplay for being our wonderful guests today.
Thank you for having us. It was a great time. Oh,
There
Oh, there
is-
he is. There he is.
that is one cool Pokemon.
That's the coolest Pokemon of them
So-
all.
If people want to find you on the interwebs, where should they go?
I was about to say Voltorb cosplay.
That's your name now.
My name.
I have to change my name. I think
It's not my
Voltorb
name.
cosplay. No, you can find me on both Instagram and Facebook.
And me the same.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's cosplay just on Instagram and just cosplay and props on Facebook.
And it's almost the same for me. It's Ebean Cosplay and Ebean Cosplay and Props on Facebook. So it's pretty easy to find it. Yeah.
And if people want to follow us, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, and we're on Facebook. Just search for the CosCast, and on Instagram we are also just the CosCast. So we're really yes. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye. Goodbye.